Chris, in times gone by, it used to be that people would go to Radio Shack in town to get all the cables and adapters and whatever, connectors and stuff. That's no longer there, so where do people go?
Well, we have all of that here.
Okay, so your answer is here.
Here, that's really
You should come here for whatever you need, right?
Yep, since musicians need a lot of different cables, we have all sorts of different cables for that. And then we also have all the adapters that you may need for home audio stuff, making connections for pro audio situations, or just very basic stuff that individuals need for consumer use.
Okay. So, for example, if I want to take my phone and plug it into, so I can get music off it, but I can actually hear it what would I use for that?
If you want to take your phone to maybe an input source like an 1/8 to 1/8 inch cable is something that you would need for that. That's one of our top selling items, since most phones and iPads and computers have that type of output. That is great. We also have an 1/8 inch to like 1/4 inch ones, so they go into like mixers. So you take your phone into a mixer, or a phone into the back of a car stereo. Will be like an RCA connector.
Oh wow!
So
now, what about this? I got to just reach down here, because this is a huge. This is not a lightweight toy that we're talking about here. This is a huge piece of cable, isn't it?
This is for some of the live sound applications that we do. It's a locking connector. It's called Speak-On cable, and it allows it to lock into jacks, and it sends higher powered speaker signal.
Oh, wow.
So it's more for bigger speakers, bigger audio systems.
But you've got everything from little to big. I mean, if somebody has a little tiny speaker, that you've got that.
Yep.
But for bands and things that have these huge, great big speakers, you have everything that we need. Just pick on a couple of other things that you can show to us, Chris.
Yeah, some really popular ones are these little adapters that you just want to take like a headphone jack that's your 1/8 inch that you use to on your phone, and make it be a 1/4 inch, kind of the connector that used to be used for headphones, or is not used in small equipment. Or just the opposite, take that bigger 1/4 inch connector and make it to a smaller 1/8 inch connector. So these are what we sell pretty much every day. They're so popular.
Really?
That's a great thing.
So very necessary.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very necessary.
To have one to connect to something in your house. Other options, we have something like this as a coupler that makes a cable longer. So if you just have like a guitar cable and it's just not quite enough, you can connect two together and make it another longer cable.
Amazing.
So some fun stuff, some ideas that you can come up with usually after seeing them.
What about these great big cables that we were looking at here? These again are not these are not things that you want your kids messing around with. These are serious equipment pieces, aren't they?
Well, hopefully your kids will love to mess around with them if they get into this stuff. These are simple to hook up microphones. We've got lots of different lengths. So if you're looking for like 1 foot all the way up to 100 feet, we've got all the lengths in between, because there's tons of applications for cables like this that are like an XLR cable. So we try to cover it from small to very big lengths. We've got different terminations of those. If you need to have a cable that has like a microphone in or XLR end, to a 1/4 inch balance cable on the end. Some, terminology you may not know, but people will come in and there's nowhere else in town to get stuff like this. So
really, not only do you have all the music and the sheet music and the every guitar, everything that you have, you've also got this sort of high-tech cable thing going on too that people maybe not know about.
Yeah, we try to cover any audio cable. We pretty much have it or can get it, but most of the time we have 90% of it.
It sure looks like it from where I'm standing. Chris, tell us where KSM is, and if people want to just come in and see you, it's a good day, right?
Yeah, 50 West and 400 North. Logan.
KSM Music, everything that you might need, including all these cables and connectors and things. Thanks, Chris.